Hi, I'm Dr. Holly Tech, clinical psychologist, and in this video, I'm going to share one of my favorite techniques for when you're feeling overwhelmed in the moment. So if you're watching this right now, feeling completely overwhelmed with your emotions, this is something you can try and see if it works for you. So what this technique does is it tries to keep you in the present moment. Because often when we're feeling overwhelmed, we're either thinking about things that have happened in the past that were stressful or upsetting, or we're worried about something that's going to happen in the future, worried about how something's going to turn out. So what this does is it stops you from being so inside your head and all of your thoughts, and it kind of centers you in the present moment. Okay, so it's called the 5-4-3-2-1 game. Should be quite easy to remember. And you're just going to work your way backwards from 5. So you can play this with me as I'm talking. The first thing I want you to do is list out, and you can say these out loud if you want to, 5 things that you can see in front of you right now. So 5 things in the room. So for me, for example, I have a highlighter, I have a pen, I can see my computer in front of me, I can see the table that my computer's standing on, and I can see the chair that I'm sitting on. So that's really simple. 5 things I can see. It can be anything in your environment at all. Next, I want you to say out loud, what are 4 things that you can touch? So I can touch my t-shirt that I'm wearing, I can touch my hair, I can touch my mobile phone that's next to me on the desk, and I can touch my bag that's in front of me on the desk here. So that's 4 things that I can touch. We're going to go down to 3 now. So again, play along with me. What are 3 things that you can hear right now? So I can hear a van that's just driven past outside. I can hear my dog lightly snoring in the corner of the room. Hopefully you can't hear him. And I can hear footsteps outside the other side of the building. And sometimes you have to really listen in. So take a moment, like I did there, to pause and listen, because most of the time you can also hear like a slight buzz of electricity or machinery or something whirring somewhere in the environment. Okay, so moving down to 2 now. 2, I want you to think about 2 things that you can smell. So this gets a little bit harder, so you have to be a little bit creative and think. So I have a drink right now, so I could bring that up to my nose and smell that. That's one thing. You might be able to smell your fabric conditioner on your clothes. You might be able to smell your hair shampoo or conditioner in your hair, something, if there's anything food related around, if you've got flowers, if you've got a diffuser or some kind of scent in the room, anything at all that you can smell, anything that's wafting in from outside. Sometimes you can smell other people cooking and things like that. So you're going to list off 2 things that you can smell. And the final one is 1 thing that you can taste. So this will usually be the last thing that you ate, or it could be toothpaste, which it is in my case. So I can taste my toothpaste from when I brushed my teeth this morning. So what you're doing there is you're using your senses. You're using sight, touch, hearing, smell, and taste to help to remind yourself to stay in the present moment in your own body, rather than thinking about all of the things that have happened and all of the things that might happen in the future. You can play this anywhere. You don't have to say the things out loud. You can say them in your head if you want to. But any moment where you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like my emotions are a bit too much for me to cope with right now, just sit down and play 5-4-3-2-1. Okay, if you are feeling like you've not got a good handle of your emotions and the things that we're discussing in the Wellbeing Hub aren't helping you, make sure you check out the resources below this video where you can get some advice on where to go for some extra help and support. Okay, take care. Bye for now.